Good evening, Super Metroid fans. That's right, we've got more Hardway to Hell tournament action right here on Speed Gaming 3, coming to you on a Thursday night. My name is the Hockey Towner, and this is a very special one. This is backdoor bracket action, round 3 between Iron Rusty and Beeps, and it is the unknown. We will not know the settings until the race actually starts. But if you're new to the tournament, as I am, Kaizenton, our amazing tracker, has just brought me up to speed. This sounds like it's going to be a very special match. There's no screw attack. There's no plasma. There's up to one suit, and maybe we're missing wave or spazer. Mission objectives: collect all upgrades, finish Crocomire, explore 50% of the map, explore Kraid's lair, clear Kraid's lair, and smash Ridley. Torian is vanilla. Check objective status by pausing the game. And our runners are starting, looks like random start here. We're at the bottom of Brinstar, grabbing that morph ball and those power bombs. Oh my goodness gracious me. Our runners got their work cut out, chat. They've been given their mission objectives, they've been given their marching orders, and now they have to execute. So just a little bit about these runners. Iron Rusty, he is the overall 15 seed. And Beeps, she's the number 7 seed. So a chance for Rusty to pull off a shocking upset here. And whoever wins this race will book a trip to face off against the overall number 1 seed of the tournament, Audra. So Audra is lying in wait. So it's an energy tank there for our runners, but Beeps already back up into Green Bryn here. And this is very interesting. Beeps just doing a little roundabout there, farming up some power bombs. Meanwhile, Rusty heading back up the elevator, but who knows where it's going to lead. Your guess is as good as mine.
So there's our 2 clues. We know that it's door rando and vanilla map. That's going to be some backtracking.
Oh my goodness, we are joined by my co-commentator, Kaizenton. What's up, Kaizenton? I'm just having some fun. So because I did this last minute, because I'm brand new to this tournament, Kaizenton has agreed to not only track but also fill in the gaps in my intelligence. is one way of saying it. So yes, as Kaizenton said, it is not door nor area. But does that mean we could be boss?
It is door, but it's not door. Area. We saw the wave beam gate at the bottom of Green Shaft and the spacers door leading to early supers. And we have an ice beam door right here.
Door part of door.
At Bontorizo.
Okay, I understand now. I've actually never seen this before. I was like, that's a funny looking door.
The other clue that we see is we see a Z4 in the HUD. Z means it's Chozo item locations.
Oh,
that's going to make life easy. That means they're going to find Vario later.
Gotta love those Chozo statues. Not too bad. Looks like Rusty going to be heading up to Gauntlet. That's a Chozo statue. But still looking for some minor items too. Just power bombs for our runners here. We're going to see Beep. She's going to check the back of Gauntlet. That is power bombs and a reserve tank. So not a terrible pickup this early. And it does look like Moat is locked behind an ice door. So a little quick save here and quick refill of the power bombs for Rusty. Beeps though with full power bombs. She might just make a beeline for Gauntlet here after finding that she can't get into BT. This is pretty tough, even with 10 power. I mean, 10 power bombs is the minimum, unless you get incredibly lucky with drops. I think it's almost a 0% chance, but Energy also very important here. There's a lot that can damage you very quickly in this area of the game. But Rusty really showing off here that this is really nice movement. So while we're in the green room preparing for the start of this race, Kaizenton told me that be aware and be on the lookout for some of the most difficult movement you've ever seen in any randomizer race. That is the name of this tournament. So what an exciting tournament format this is.
If you notice, Rusty picked up Wave Beam in the middle of Gauntlet. That's going to be useful. Door Rando actually makes life easier for us because it makes us more likely to have Wave Beam instead of having a missing Wave Beam or missing Spazer Beam.
Yeah, very vital pickup, not only for the door portion, but I'd say also the gates. You know, a lot of blue gates in this game that can be opened. But that was a picture-perfect, nearly textbook gauntlet there from Rusty. Very nicely done. Picks up the spoils, and heading back. Nice little loop here. Perhaps could be going to Retro Bryn or 230 perhaps. But Beep's also with a really tidy gauntlet. These runners are exceptionally skilled. And of course, this being a double elimination tournament, one of these runners will be sent home. And my goodness, guys, did you didn't say anything about blank statue?
Well, blank statue is kind of implied. When I say that there's no screw attack and there's no plasma, that's two statues right there.
Just backfill it with more missiles.
And then there's also the missing suit, so that's three statues that'll be blank.
Oh my gosh!
And then, let's see, because of the random start, putting them at Edakuns, Edakuns is not a Chozo location, so it had to give them Morph Ball early. So that's going to be another blink statue.
Oh my goodness, we're getting a lot of them out of the way here, guys. That's two already. But Old Mother Brain was nothing.
Old Mother Brain is not a Chozo. Ammo proportions are not the same as vanilla. So we only have 65% of ammo.
65%, my goodness.
Yep. Their final ammo will be 90, 60, 60 because we set it to strict ammo proportions.
Wow.
It'd be nice if we can find all 60 supers before Lower Warfare, but with Door Rando, that's not too likely.
I'll say. Now, what are we going to have here at first, Miss?
Ridley might not be in Lower Warfare. Ridley could be upstairs somewhere. And then you don't have to go to Lower Warfare at all. You just decide, hey, who cares?
For this objective, that would be the ideal circumstance, I feel.
Yeah. Though Chozo means that they're guaranteed to find Faria before they have to go to Lower Warfare.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because the Chozo energy tank counts.
Oh, I got you. So Beep's she's gonna be empty-handed here at 230 Chozo, but the high jump boots at Alpha Missiles, and also gaining access through Meme Route to the Green Hill Zone here. So a couple of wave doors, very vitally placed. We did see that Criteria Supers, the Climb Supers, was a wave door as well. So obviously that's speed locked for now.
Meme Route is actually a really good choice on Rusty's part because he could have gone back down Green Shaft, but frequently in Door Rando, you find that the door into Big Pink is locked by wave and you're forced to use Meme Route. So going there preemptively is a good choice.
Nice. Very nice. So first to Red Tower is Rusty. He's heading up. Beeps, though, into Retro Bryn, going to be rewarded with those high jump boots. High jump boots are such a great, comfy movement item. It's great to get those early. So across the hallway here in Red Bryn, got a Chozo statue to check at Alpha PBs. Rusty playing really well. Beeps does have a bit of a deficit to make up here. But anything can happen. It's still very early. We're not even 10 minutes into this race. And there it is, the first super missiles of the seed. And another E-tank, so very good. Energizing Samus's energy. My goodness. It's been a long week here, SpeedGaming 3. But, no, two energy tanks plus a reserve. That's really nice this early with no Varia, in case our runners find themselves in Norfair. But even better is those supers. So now green doors are on the table. And just stacking up those PBs at beta PBs. Very good. Now, assuming they can gain access, you still have the entirety of the bottom of Red Brinstar. Spazer location is a Chozo statue. Kraid's warehouse if possible. Upper Norfair if possible. These are all a lot of speculation here. Oh, Beeps went for that ledge grab strategy. I love that climb, but just didn't quite get it, but really nice backup on her part. And that is a Spazer door locking mode. I believe this was... Could have sworn that was an ice door. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, chat. So Rusty with a really just completing a loop here. Another ship save. It's ice from the other side. Ah, thank you very much, Gwen. Appreciate it. So that begs the question. There are a lot of like kind of one ways based on the beam combo that you have. Because now Rusty cannot go back the other way. That is so interesting. Yeah, I've never said anything like this, chat. And there it is. There's the normal bomb at Spazer. So kind of the an unsung hero of an item in Randomizer, but bombs can get you out of a lot of sticky situations. Ah, that's right, he did. I did see the flashing of that ice door, yeah. So ice beam gotta be somewhere close by. Otherwise, runners are unable to progress. But Beeps is the first one down into Upper Norfair. Doesn't have the two, doesn't have supers and doesn't have the two energy tanks because she has not been to the top of Red Tower yet. So I think Rusty will have that advantage when he makes it down to Upper Norfair. But also, if these doors cooperate here in Big Pink, there's just so much that can be checked. Just absolutely chock-a-block full of items, and it coming up empty at first there. But still, it's got Mission Impossible, Wave Gate, Spo, Charge, etc., etc. A lot of possibilities here in Big Pink. So Beeps unfortunately has to just throw it in reverse here. We're going to be climbing up Red Tower to grab the first Super Missile pack, as well as that E-Tank. But so far, Big Pink is a bust. Nothing for Rusty yet. And a wave door, an appropriately located wave door. Really nice setup here on that back of Spo. Very nicely done. Beeps with the backup. Hell boost. Wow. D boost across Hellway. Very nicely done. And another energy tank for Rusty there at Spo. So all signs point to Upper Norfair at this point. That's my hypothesis. Take it for what it's worth, chat. And yes, a wave door for the wave gate. You love to see it. Little beta PBS check here for Beep. She's going to pick up another power bomb pack. Nothing at the wave gate. Man, commentator cursed to a point. Big Pink has not produced, but there is still another Chozo statue to check, and that is charge. Looks like Rusty's looking for a super, maybe a couple supers here. You will need them. They're a vital item. Another E-Tank. Very, very healthy seed. We're doing buy one, get. We're doing BOGO energy tanks here at Big Pink. The store with the most energy tanks. And that is a Spazer door. Fascinating. Iron Rusty with all this ammo, all this energy, and nowhere to go with it. Not until he finds either Ice or Spazer. Or decides to do what Beeps did when she went down to Upper Norfair. Because perhaps that super door in Business Center holds the key to progression. So Beep's also having to deal with that one way at the moat. Back into Criteria. Back into the reverse climb. Look at that moonfall. Well executed. She'll have to go back to meme route. Back to Green Brinstar. Incredible routing. I can see why this tournament is called the hard way to hell. Positively hellish settings separate the finest randomizer players in this entire speedrunning community. Or at least the most masochistic, let's be real. So Beep's not letting herself get bullied by those side hoppers. She's back into Green Bryn. Gonna be checking out Big Pink, but gonna be oh so disappointed as Rusty found out. Because chat, there ain't nothing here but E-Tanks. So Beep's setting up for this, gotta break this super block, gotta look for the screen to shake. Very nice. Perfectly executed. So I'm really curious where our runners need to go. I think it's gotta be Upper Norfair.
I think it's gotta be speed or wave beam.
To those,
probably
to those
find
item
like ammo
guys
at high jump, and then they'll have to hell run across Cathedral on the 3 tanks.
Well, they certainly have a bunch more tanks. That hell run should be no sweat whatsoever, even if they decide to do ice. But yeah, 5 plus a reserve, that is very comfy. So curious about that wave door there at X-ray, but neither runner doing early X-ray check.
Yeah, that X-ray could be hard required.
That's a
like not just
after
an
all,
early check, but it's in logic with the tanks they have. It could be required right now.
Wow. That's a very interesting wrinkle, and both our runners have had, well, at least in Beeps' shoes, she will have 2 opportunities to have checked it, whereas Rusty just has the 1. But gonna bypass it for now. Gonna check out perhaps what's lurking in Crade's warehouse, or perhaps just going to Upper Norfair.
Yeah, the scary thing about checking X-ray is there's 2 locked doors. There's the front door and there's the back door. A lot of times you get to the back door and you find out that you don't have the key.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely troll. You love to see it though. Because that those D-boosts are not free to do that early X-ray check. That's really the only option that our runners have. No grapple, no space jump. They would have to deboost off of those waivers. Very precise timing. And this is a heads-up save here from Iron Rusty. Very good idea before going to this Kraid's Warehouse boss location. Beeps, those
when
going
Rusty
back,
enters the boss room, watch for iframes. If you see iframes, then it's boss round, even if you see Kraid. So watch for the iframes.
Oh my goodness, that's what gives it away is the iframes. Very interesting. That's right, our runners do have to clear the Kraid map. In order to do that, they have to defeat Kraid because they got to get into the janitor's closet.
Looks like no iframes, so looks like vanilla bosses. They're gonna have to go through Lauren Arthur to get to Ridley.
Oh my goodness. Our runners have their work cut out for them, but fortunately this first objective, one of the first objectives of clearing out Kraid's Warehouse will be pretty simple. That is a just absolutely perfect Kraid quick kill. Very nice execution there. Charge setup, and then 4 supers delivered. And that is a charge beam. Not a bad pickup. But also can't get them through any doors. Boy, this is a tough one. That's right, yeah. Chat point out, you gotta full clear the warehouse. That is, the map tiles are the key. Gosh, that's so tricky. You gotta really put on your thinking cap for these seeds. I love it. Look at that, objective 4. And the first missile pack of the seed in the janitor's closet. Explore 50% of the world, my goodness. There's a lot of world out there. Yeah, I think the list is defeat Kraid and explore Kraid's lair. So an honest mistake. Or get the items. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Collect all upgrades means all major items.
Okay.
You don't have to collect all the Chozo items, but you do have to collect all the major items. So like, there's going to be a grapple beam somewhere they'll have to find.
All the really sexy ones though are left out of the game entirely though, so at least there's fewer that they have to pick up. All right, Rusty with a quick farm, quick save. Going to be attempting this Cathedral Hell Run, and we will see an early X-ray check from Beeps here. She's doing it. She's using the waivers. What makes this so tricky too is you have to damage yourself not only to do the deboost across. Ooh, and it is a super door. So Beeps gaining access to the item here at X-ray. Oh, and it, oh, what a pickup. The ice beam, that opens up so many possibilities for Beeps. Absolutely sick early X-ray. And I didn't see the door, but it had to have been one that Iron Rusty could not open. I'm guessing it had to be either a Spazer or an ice door. So I think Beeps doing that X-ray check, she definitely has the advantage now. Thanks, Chad. It was a Spazer door. Very good. It's too busy watching the poetry in motion, as our good friend Professor School would say on commentary. Watching the poetry in motion of Beeps crossing that X-ray. That X-ray spiky room of necessity in this case. So curious to see if Rusty is going to route back to X-ray. Probably thinking it's got to be Spazer there, but it will be rewarded with the ice beam. Oh, now this is very interesting. Actually taking a dip up into Rocky Meridia.
Oh, this actually is really interesting because this is some of the new logic that was added this year. You can be forced to use the bombs to go through the Ever hallway in this direction to go to wrecked ship.
Oh my goodness gracious. What kind of diabolical minds are behind this?
Well, Zenny made the tutorial video that's referenced on the page, so I'm not going to blame Zenny, but
when in doubt, blame Zenny. Shout out to Zenny, one of the all-time greats in this game. Oh my goodness, this is so hard. This is so hard without gravity suit.
So yeah, there's a trick where you get on the edge of the one-tile sandfall on the left, and you lay bombs in the sand so they blast you up just right, and you lay one just perfectly at the surface to shoot you all the way over to that pillar, and then you can finish jumping across.
Incredible stuff, but it does
Looks
look
like Rusty's not prepared to do it though.
Yeah, I think Rusty's gonna just pull the ripcord on that one, pop the parachute, and get out of there. Which I think is a good idea. I really want to see Rusty get back to X-ray to get that ice beam, because I believe. What ice doors have we seen so far? There were some vital ones. But right now I'm drawing a blank. I just know that it's important, chat. And of course it is one of the objectives. It is one of the upgrades. So Beep's now setting up for her crate quick kill. Should have no problem at all. But now that I've said that, chances are she may miss. Oh, no. Oh, Beeps, it's my fault. Yeah, Crane, I agree. There have been a way more Spazer doors, but perhaps Spazer is behind one of the ice doors.
I forgot to mention this early, but as a matter of mercy, they started out with the nerf charge. So
oh, they do. Okay,
Beeps is using the nerf charge shots on Kraid.
Oh my
which is nice because Kraid's claws are very rare to drop supers.
Was it like less than 0.1%? Maybe I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but sometimes you get supers from Kraid's claws. You usually don't.
So Beep's now going to be finishing off the exploration of Kraid's warehouse, knocking out 2 of those objectives for the price of 1. Not only were we doing BOGO energy tanks at everyone's favorite retail store, Big Pink, but we're also doing BOGO objectives here in Kraid's warehouse. All right, this is Rusty's time to shine. Going to be showing off this early X-ray. I was saying before, Beeps did it too fast where I couldn't explain, but you want to, even before you get to the D-boost, you have to take damage off the waivers, especially with no suits. Oh, that was so perfect from Rusty. Very nicely done. The spikes do so much more damage than the waivers do. It's all about rhythm and timing and just pure execution. So beautiful job from both of these runners. First missile pack there for Beeps and the ice beam. All that and more for Rusty and Beeps as they continue through this seed. It sure will, Plumps. I love it. It's so. There's a lot of QOL. There's a lot of just a tremendous amount of thought that went into this. I'm so impressed. But Beeps, I believe Beeps is the first to explore. Or no, we did see Rusty come through Business Center earlier. And was stuck on that spacer door. That's right, because Rusty has 6 tanks and Beeps just picked up her 6th tank. So now with that ice beam, our runners are not going to be hard gated back to the landing site. But still no spacer. All right, shout outs to the old heads in chat that remember one of the greatest launch titles in video game history, that is Wave Race 64. Every time our runners complete an objective, I can hear the announcer from that game just going, checkpoint clear. So just throwing that out there. Your mileage may vary, your experience may differ from mine, but that is the Hardway to Hell tournament experience that I'm having right now, and I'm very proud to share it with you all. Hell yeah, Crane, that game is old. That game is old enough to drink. It's old enough to vote. And then some. It's been almost 30 years. Ooh. Spring ball at BT and a forced BT because of the pickup of normal bombs. BT is absolutely no sweat when you have this kind of firepower in your arsenal. So bombs, ice, spring ball, that puts Meridian Logic, question mark?
Boots plus ice is enough for all of Meridian.
Boots plus ice.
All they need.
Grapple sure makes it comfier though, Kaizenton.
Yep.
I gotta say, no grapple yet, although our runners do have to find it somewhere. Yeah,
crossing Coliseum with only ice is not a happy time. Beeps, though, has demonstrated being very good at crossing Coliseum with nothing. There was a previous race for Beeps across Coliseum, going only across the top, never falling in the water, no suit.
All right, well, we did see an ice door there that was the top of Red Tower going back through the Hellway. So at least our runners do have an easier way to get to the bottom of the Red Tower. And Rusty, what's the play here? It cannot be the Cathedral Hell Run because of lack of spacer. It also cannot be the ice beam check because of lack of spacer. So I think Rusty's got to be headed to Meridia here. Charge was behind Kraid. And Beep's picking up her spring ball. BT skip on NTSC is not RTA viable. Oh, this is so tough with the tube broken. But Rusty's showing off his skills underwater. High friction movement without that gravity suit. Now watch this. Just incredibly intricate, elegant movement here. Look at this. This is just exceptional movement. Look at that, just enough pixel to get up there off of that frozen crab. Oh, my goodness. Rusty definitely playing through Meridia here with a lot of confidence. I agree, Chad. That's one of the better main streets I've ever seen. Now look at this, using the supers to knock the crab back down and freezing it in mid-air. Oh, just absolutely inspired. Oh, can he catch it? Oh, can't quite catch the crab on the way down. But that crab is a climbing.
Rusty preparing a spring ball jump for the second time, so that if the crab is too high or too low, he can back it up with the spring ball jump.
Oh, that's so intelligent. That's so smart and clever to take off spring ball there just to prepare for it just in case. God, how do these runners come up with this stuff? Oh! Didn't quite get the item cancel and delivering a super to that crab's face. So we've got Kaizenton on track, pulling double duty on this race, tracking and commentating with me, the Hockey Towner. And thank goodness Kaizenton is, because I would be completely lost right now. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when I just, get home from work, stumble into Beeps' chat, and learn that she has a race in like 7 minutes and there's no commentators. I'm more than happy to do it. More than happy to be able to talk about how great these two runners are and how they're performing in this seed. 100% Plums, 100%. Well, we're doing it, y'all. Strap in. We're going to be here for a long time. And Rusty to the top of Mount Everest with style and panache. Plumps, I'm more than happy to do it. More than happy to do it. All right, let's see what Beeps has in store for us here. Definitely just blew away that crab. And it looks like maybe spring ball jump here. But Rusty into Aqueduct here. Can we trying, I think, a snail climb? Yeah, no grapple beam. Cannot grapple jump up there. Looks like Beep's having a bit of difficulty here trying to execute this spring ball jump. Got the first one, so this is a double, I believe. And now this, can she get the second one? Oh, so close. You blink and you miss it. Rusty's already into pre-Botoon here. And should have no trouble thanks to that ice beam. Just have to freeze the Metroid and clip right through.
Yeah, Rusty's troubles will start in Coliseum, where he has to cross Coliseum with just this ice beam.
Oh my gosh. At least they have, all I can say is at least they have high jump. High jump to me is like the great equalizer. I feel like these sections would be incredibly, incredibly hard without high jump, to the point of being impossible. Can Beebs go all the way? A really nice opening round there against a Botoon with a unideal item set. Oh, be careful, Rusty. Spended all of his super, is going to have to rely on charge shots. Yep, no missiles left. The settings are door rando. And I believe that's it. Major items on Chozo statues, Kaizenton?
Yep, it is Chozo split. We can see that from the Z in the HUD.
And a bunch of crazy objectives.
Yeah, they got the easy objectives out of the way first. They've got Kraid's lair explored, they've got the Kraid items collected, and they've killed Kraid. That's 3 easy objectives. The later ones are going to be killing Ridley and collecting all upgrades. Which means they're probably going to have to make a suitless visit to Shaq Tool.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this from Beeps. My goodness gracious. Showing off that spring ball tech. Beautiful snail climb. Perfect execution. Rusty gonna take the time to farm up here, so I thought Rusty was in a pretty commanding position, but Beeps has just been storming back. She's only like, you know, one and a half rooms behind. But an entire Botoon fight. But taking 10 Stupers into that fight. Not too shabby. Alright, here we go. We are going to climb the Metroid stairs here. Oh my goodness. Going up. Beautiful. You love to see it. But this is what we've been waiting for, Chad. This is the true test of one's mettle. Really nice start here from Rusty. And once again, blink and you miss it. Beeps with a spectacular Botoon fight. Oh my goodness, look at this. Beautifully done. Oh my goodness, absolutely mint. That was spectacular. But then what's their method for getting out? Is it going to be double spring ball jump? To get out of
yeah.
To get out of Botoon? It has to be, yeah. They have nothing else.
No crystal flash ammo, no grapple.
No gravity, no speed, no nothing. So oh no. All that work.
Come on, Rusty, you should clip through the door. There's actually a clip you can do with ice and X-ray to clip through that. Oh, but you need grapple for that. So guess
oh my god. I have this horrible sinking feeling in my stomach right now. Oh. Oh.
If Rusty had grapple, he could clip through the door. Because you can do some trickery to get up into that slot by the door, and then you grapple the block to push yourself through the wall.
Oh my goodness. I gotta go chew some Tums or something after that one. It's giving me the agita. That is incredible. What an incredible turn of events, chat. We saw some exceptional movement, exceptional mini boss fighting.
Shaq Tool is in logic right now.
Oh, that's an excellent point.
Because they've got ice to get over there, and they've got spring ball to get the item and get out. So Shaq Tool is 100% a reasonable play.
All right, Beefs just absolutely had a cracked Coliseum there. But unfortunately, she's going to be just as disappointed as Rusty. Oh, no. The Spazer door. Yeah, if it was Spazer at Shaq Tool, that'd be, in this circumstance, would be nearly ideal. But this also looks very, very hard to get across this Ever room. How on earth can our runners do it?
Plasma Doors will not be present this year. That was fixed in the randomizer just a few months ago. Last year, it was possible for door cap rando to force plasma to be present by, say, sticking a plasma door at Precious Room, but this year they changed that.
Well, that's good because there is no plasma in this mode, and it looks like Rusty going to be taking the Forgotten Highway to the ship. Very interesting. Has to be the quickest way there.
I think Moat was a spacer door, so it's the only way there.
Yeah, that's an excellent point.
And back to the wreck ship is another staple of door rando.
Love it. You can't get to 50% of map completion by avoiding whole swaths of the game, so this is vital. This is vital to our runner's success. So Beeps is across, has X-ray selected. We're gonna see some X-ray shenanigans here.
So X-ray actually makes the ice clip that Beeps is about to do much easier. But the Puyos do 60 damage, so you don't want to get hit too much, and you kind of need the Puyo to be up there.
Reset the room, Beeps! Ah! Oh my god. Oh! Be careful, Beeps, no! Beeps, be careful. Oh my god, this is so hard. Fortunately, Rusty's out of that underwater hellscape. Finally into normal physics here. Oh my gosh. Get it to jump up there. Come on, you can do it. Oh no, Bee's gonna have to reload the room again. She blew away that Puyo.
Well, the Puyo was too high, and resetting it to a better position would have required taking damage from it, and really low on energy, so resetting the room was the better choice.
Oh my gosh. I agree with you, Kaizington, but Beeps is in Oko right now. No, it has reserves, but now it's back into Oko. Yes! Unbelievable. And now we'll see if this pays off. Oh my goodness. Chat, give Beeps your energy. That was absolutely thrilling. Never seen anything like it before. Oh my, no, yes, no. Spazer at wreck ship E-Tank. Oh my gosh. Then what do you do here? You just go right back to Meridia. You have to, right? Or do you stay and play?
You stay in wreck ship. You want to grab the Chozo locations in wreck ship so that you have all upgrades.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that they have to get that as an objective. So what did Beeps find at Shack? I was too busy being just drawn in by the allure of Spazer there in direct ship. Oh, he rolled into Shack Tool and died. She rolled it at Shack Tool and died, excuse me. Oh my god. Just wanted to give Shack Tool a hug. Well, she's got a big heart. Way to go, Beeps. For those of you playing the home game, yeah, don't do that. Do not roll into Shack Tool when you have 49 energy. We'll get a little Fantoon fight here from Rusty. So now Beep, she has to repeat all of the just incredibly hard rooms now just to get back to Shack Tool. But Rusty now has free access to all doors, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, according to Plump, Shacktool packs an absolute wallop. 120, 60, 30, depending on suits, and our runners have no suits. Rusty showing absolutely no fear against this Fantoon. Tons of energy, 5 tanks. Oh, get up there, Beeps, you can do it. Oh, so close. Yeah, if Shacktool is something crazy like gravity, then I completely agree. And down goes Fantoon. Very nice from Rusty. Yeah, grapple would be really nice too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Beebs. Did you see what she just did? Pausing the game at 0-0. Oh my gosh. The commitment to this spring ball check is just inspired. And in crystal flash ammo, very nicely done. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that pulled off successfully before. That was really something. Expect the unexpected in the Hardway to Hell tournament. Oh no. The hits just keep on coming. Rusty, speed booster after Fantoon, after Spazer at the E-Tank. Are you kidding me? That is, wow. Yeah, off to bowling indeed. Gotta clear more map, gotta find more items. Oh, get ready to throw something, chat, because I don't think it's gonna be a suit. I think it's gonna be an E-Tank. Come on, Beeps, you can do it. Yes, Glove. She's gotten to Shacktool. She just ran into Shacktool and died. And she's through again. Oh my god. But it can't be screw attack. I'm telling you, it's an E-Tank. I feel it in my bones. I'm hoping against hope that I'm wrong. Meanwhile, Rusty is through the top of Rex ship here into bowling. Gonna be checking out that reserve item as well as the gravity item location. All right, hold on to your behinds. What's it gonna be, chat? No, no, what a world. What a world.
Oh no, double oh no. Rusty left. Did Rusty check the bowling Chozo? I didn't quite see.
I don't think so.
Like he just left.
Rusty just dipped.
You need the bowling
Isenton,
chozo.
what have we done?
If there's a major at the bowling chozo, he has to do bowling again.
He's got the double bowling dip. Oh no, no. Nothing really going right for our runners right now. But at least Rusty has speed and progression. Really wants those missiles too. Wow, nice.
Yeah, missiles was the worst thing Beeps could find there. Because if it had been grappling beam, then Rusty would be forced to do the same trick later. And that'd be good. That'd be make things even. But missiles means Rusty never has to go there.
But I will say this. Advantage to Beeps if she full clears Rex ship and doesn't just dip like Rusty just did. Especially if it's something good. The world is pretty much Rusty's oyster right now. I almost said toaster. Has to do Croc still, but can get through those spacer doors down in Norfair now. That's an excellent point, Glove. Yeah, when the items are on Chozo statues, it's pretty easy to forget. But we will have a little early supers check here. It's traditional, running across there with speed, the intended way. And it is a vanilla reserve tank. The hunt continues for these major upgrades. It is randomized just slightly. So Beep's up into Crab Maze here. She's gonna be heading to Wreck Ship and get all those goodies. I really hope she catches a break. I hope Beep's, finds something at Bowling Missile. Man, Rusty taking a trip down to the Decora. I think this has got to be intentional, though, from a map completion standpoint and a timely energy refill. Oh, is that the eponymous refill? Is that Rusty's refill? Everybody's got a refill these days. You love to see it. It is now. The Beep's definitely playing with fire here. Oh! 20 HP! Beeps, be careful! $65, plenty of health. Never worried. Now, the spikes in this next room I am worried about, though.
These are only 16 damage. They're fine.
Oh, okay. And there it is. The coveted Spazer. But yeah, how are you gonna go fight Fantoon on 33 energy? This is a tall ask.
Definitely Suit left, and definitely Varia, because the Chozo requirements will force them to have Varia before Lower Norfair.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But yeah, that's the remaining majors: Space Jump, Grapple, and Varia.
Oh my gosh. I agree, Glove, but it's better than dying. Really hoping this is something that can bail her out here. Even better. Better than a Crystal Flash is an E-Tank. So this is our first... Russ is going to give us our first crack at the ice item location. A perfect E-Tank location, in my opinion. Nice little refill here for these hell runs. Look at this map completion from Beep. She's scouring the area. Yeah, Beeps is no more hugging from Beeps. She gave Shaq Tool a hug because they're old friends, but Fantoon is nobody's friend. Oh, what a spring ball jump there from Rusty to sneak back up there and grab that E-Tank in the crumble shaft. Spectacular. Showing off this Croc Speedway with that speed booster. And straight down into Crocomeyer's lair itself. It's hard not to be when you're that good with spring ball, in my opinion, to not be a spring ball enjoyer. So we got simultaneous boss fights here. Ooh, that eye snap shut on Beeps, closing way too fast. Fortunately, she recovers, going to deliver a very nice 5-missile Doppler, but also expended all of her missiles. And down goes Crocomeyer. Oh my gosh, chat wishing for double bowling for Rusty, and that is a dead ghost. The ghosts are busted by both of these runners. Beautiful job. And Beeps is going to be handsomely rewarded with...
Yeah, you see all those supers that got dropped? All those supers that Beeps just couldn't carry off.
Oh, you love to see it, though. Oh, yeah, does the HUD tell you the number of pickups?
Oh! Yeah, the HUD would tell you, but we see it 2 on Beep's side.
Yeah.
So that's going to drop to 1 after Beeps clicks speed, and the remaining Chozo location would be the bowling Chozo. Because Beeps has the Ricochet B.
Right. She has the Spazer already. Completing the new beam combination. Wait, isn't Grapple a Chozo as well? Kaizenton, I don't
Grapple
understand
is a
what's going
Chozo
on.
statue. Did Rusty just skip it while I wasn't looking?
Oh, you know what? It might have said 0. It might have said 0.
Yeah, I think Rusty saw Croc 0.
Croc 0. Now just plain 0.
Skip Grapple is the play then.
Fortunately, chat coming through as well as our illustrious tracker, Kaizenton. Yes, the HUD was 0. So this is the first time we've seen Bubble Mountain. A few checks here. You got speed, you got wave. Those are Chozo statues, and look at that. There's exactly 2 items left. Oh, gotta grab that super on the way out. You just have to. And there it is. Wow, awesome suit that Iron Rusty has on his sprite, but my goodness. The Varia suit at the speed booster. No more hell runs, no more constant heat damage. Massive pickup. So we already know it ain't Varia for beeps here at bowling. But it could be if it is a major item, though. We will find out soon enough. Look at this little lava dive from Rusty. Look at the patience. Look at the wall jumping. Beautiful. Oh, no. No. Beeps. No, it's not fair. Life is nothing but pain. Doggone it, Seed. Why are you so cruel? That's two potential game-breaking, race-ending plays for Beeps that just did not pan out. Oh, the Chozo statue at Bowling Missile was a reserve tank. Really nice green gate glitch there from Rusty. Going to be checking out the screw attack item location. Because, hey, that's a Chozo statue. Is it grapple? Is it space jump? Could be neither. It is neither. Oh my gosh, this game. But at least there's no more majors in Lore Norfair. There's just Ridley. Which means Meridia is the answer. I guess an item has to be at Plasma, which means that Rusty could lose a substantial amount of time if he decides to go to Shack Tool. Ridley is left, but our HUD's saying Z0 for North. But I guess does that count boss items?
Yeah, that would count the item behind Ridley, so that means we know that's a blank.
We know it's a blank. But yes, Ridley, agreed, Gwen. Ridley is an objective, so our runners have to get down here. They have to fight Ridley. But they're not even going to be rewarded with anything. What a ripoff. My favorite Zabizian department store, Big Pink, was doing BOGO energy tanks today. Okay, Hockey, that's the third time you've made that joke. Just stop. Yes, we are missing Space Jump and Grapple Beam. And all signs are pointing towards Meridia. Ooh, yeah.
Tracy is correct. Rusty did not check Wave Beam yet.
Oh,
so
that's right.
We'll see what Rusty finds there after Lore Norfair.
That's true. That will deposit him right into single chamber, so that might be intentional. That might be part of Rusty's routing. Look at this from Beeps. Look at the commitment to the underwater wall jump.
Beeps crushed a seed last week with the UWJ by getting speed really early, which opened up gravity, and that just crushed the seed open.
Incredible. I love that trick is becoming like not commonplace, but like a requirement for a lot of these categories and tournaments. So I will go ahead and say it, Rusty with a commanding lead right now, but with Beeps into Meridia, she could turn the tide here. Although I feel like Lower Norfair is such a slog to get down there and have to come right back up. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with Chad. Beeps, she's made some incredibly bold plays. But unfortunately, they just have not panned out, and Rusty has been able to capitalize. But Beeps may be winning the 50% map completion objective battle. I'm not sure if the game tracks the percent in the objectives on the HUD, but I feel like Beeps has discovered or uncovered more of the map. Oh, it's already been cleared? Oh, I'm not even worried about it. Thank you, chat. Protect me from myself. That means Beeps has got to have it then, right? Rusty about to unload on Ridley with these supers, all 23 of them. Meanwhile, Beeps back into Aqueduct here.
It's funny how these random objective seeds, they didn't explicitly say that Fantoon and Dragon had to be killed. So, but they put required items behind Fantoon and Dragon.
Oh, I think that's a miscount. Oh, I was gonna say I thought that was a miscount by Rusty. That was just a troll job by Ridley. Ridley is down for Rusty. Whew. That is objective 6. And nothing but blanks. Meanwhile, Beeps reloading her save here at pre-Aqueduct, or I should say Aqueduct. The one and only. Looking for another snail climb. Uh-oh, be careful. Oh my goodness, Rusty. This is going to be a very challenging escape. But, you know, 200 in the reserve tanks.
Looks like Beeps is fighting Botwin again before going to cross Coliseum. Rusty, meanwhile, is farming the pirates for a bit of energy so that he can take a couple of Death Giga and Key Hunter hits. Ooh, Beeps takes a death to Botwoon. That acid spit really hurts. Rusty playing it kind of safe, using the power bombs to get iframes off of the desk gigas to make that safer. Nice speedball. All right. Now he just has to get past the key hunters up here to get to the Fireflies room where he'll be safe.
Yeah, Rusty has really impressed. Although, he's got to be careful with this save here. A lot of runners have gotten stuck. I know he's got plenty of energy here, but a lot of runners get stuck here because they get out the door. The key hunters are in a terrible position.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. What?
On the bright side, Rusty has Varia suit. I've seen runners get stuck here with no Varia suit and have to try to get up to the top of the room through the key hunters.
Rusty can Crystal Flash, I agree, chat, but whew, that opening spring ball jump to avoid that first key hunter was just inspired movement. And Beeps with another Metroid ice flip here. Whew.
Beeps was trying to avoid taking a bite from the Metroid, but didn't quite time the shot right, so the Metroid got a bite out of Beeps' energy before Beeps was able to set up freeze.
And having to fight Botoon again because I believe having reloaded that save pre-Dragon. Yeah, neither runners have defeated Botoon yet, so technically. Chat asking, when does Botoon stop spitting acid? Botoon stops spitting acid when the green projectiles do not appear on... Okay, I can't even say that with a straight face. Doggone it.
I don't even know. I've had a fight where I only had 5 supers and I got them off really fast and Botoon stopped spitting acid, so like maybe it's 5 supers? I don't know.
Maybe it's 5 supers, I don't know.
I know that 9, when Botoon is moving really fast, after 9, Botoon never spits acid. But
after 9 supers, yeah.
That's the only part I'm really sure of.
The other thing I'm positively sure of, Kaizenton, is that the runner with the faster time will be today's winner. I know that much. And now we are going to find what is behind door number 2 here at Bubble Mountain. Rusty having completed Lower Norfair, exiting single chamber into double chamber, pre-wave beam. It's got to be something good. It's got to be space jump or grapple. No, that's twice the seed. Why? Why are they doing this to them? This is cruel and unusual.
Hey, I'm happy. We get to see Beeps cross Coliseum again. We get to watch that show.
We definitely do, and that is a sight to behold for sure. Cruel and usual for this tourney. Thank you, Natalie. That is very astutely put. Look, it's all because somebody said earlier they quoted that Nature Walk video about, you know, you could tell the way it is. You know how I know that? Because of the way it is. It got it in my head. That's why I had to answer the question about Botoon's acid attack. You know that he stopped spitting acid when the green projectiles stopped appearing on screen. Oh my goodness, I'm just having way too much fun tonight. And so are, I hope both of our runners are, because they've put on an absolute movement clinic. And now armed with that, this is a really heads-up play from Beeves heading up here to get the save. And the refill, very, very good. And with that Spacer Beam, able to access the Precious Room and go face Dragon.
Yeah, this is going to be mainly a charge beam fight from Beeps, because look at that ammo, 1510 ammo. Can't really use
tough.
much of your ammo.
Very tough. I wonder how did Rusty get so many more missiles than Beeps? Just lucky, I guess. Well, here we go. This is it's a tough ask, but it's not impossible. Russ is just saying the heck with it, just gonna reload Main Street here. Oh, be careful, Beeps. Chat asking where was Varia. Varia was at Speed Booster. Yeah, unfortunately, Beeps has not made it to Bubble Mountain yet, as far as I know. So no Varia suit for Beeps yet. So yeah, I think Rusty, barring some absolute catastrophe, I think Rusty has an insurmountable lead. Yes, thank you for reminding me of that, chat. So Rusty with another really nice Meridia section, but Beeps getting grabbed again. Be careful, Beeps. Oh, getting smashed by that tail. God dragging on the rope, so that belly is awfully red. Must pick up ammo drops. And down goes Dragon. Way to go, Beeps. Oh my gosh. The little boomerang from Rusty. And a vanilla space jump for Beeps. At last, something good. Ah, yes, the Shack Missile Pack. The item which will live in infamy. So that means grapple at plasma, and that's going to be all of the upgrades. Whew. What a tall order for these runners. And here we see this patented spring ball snail climb from Rusty is just so impressive to see. Now Beep's trying to get out of this precious room having defeated Dragon. Making it to the first platform. Just has to do another spring ball jump here. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Beeps. And rewarded with a timely energy refill here. Oh gosh, Kaizenton, that sounds so tough. Now this Botoon should be no sweat for Rusty, as will this Dragon. Owing to just the superior firepower, having all those supers. I would be astonished if Rusty doesn't do a little bit of farming here. Beep's going for it though, crossing the Kakatak Alley. Another notoriously challenging room without a suit. But maybe not as challenging as Coliseum.
Yeah, you've got something nice and solid to walk on in Cat Alley. It's spikes, but at least it's solid, not sand.
Well spoken, Kaiser. Well spoken. Like sleeping on a bed of nails? No, running across some spikes. Is there anything Samus Aran can't do? All right, you got us, chat. You got us on the technicality. All right, now I want to see this plasma room escape because no plasma beam makes it very difficult to harm these pink pirates. Wow. Off to a fantastic start from Beep. She's already killed 3 of them. And that's a pretty tight short charge. But those echoes just decimating these pirates. Just clobbered him. Very nice room. So the only item that Beeps is missing is the Varia suit in Upper Norfair, specifically at Speed Booster. But the only items that Rusty the only item that Rusty is missing is the grapple beam. Or wait, no, Rusty hasn't fought Dragon yet. My apologies. Just had to get a save in there. Grapple is at Plasma. And Space Jump is at Space Jump of all places. So unfortunately, Beeps has to do the entire Lower Norfair section. Meanwhile, Rusty is good for routing, is going to be in just a much better position. He'll be able to just go back to Mount Everest and route up through Red Tower, and he'll be back to the surface. No, I agree, Chad, but also, like, if you don't even check those, like, this would be an incredibly close race. Oh, I love that, using the power bombs to clear away the goop. Such a great OG strat. Pick that up from Phazon Knight. Shoutouts to PK. Completely revolutionized my semi-casual speedrunning experience of this game, but nothing casual about these 2 runners. They've just put on a heck of a display tonight. Some of the things they've done are improbable to the point of nearly impossible, and that's what makes this tournament format like this so special. So Beep's now into Crocomire. Completed objective 3. How about a double spring ball jump escape ×2, once in Dragon's room and next in the Precious room. Oh, Rusty doesn't quite get the timing right on that second spring ball jump, but the first one looked perfect. Oh, objective 3 was the map. Way to go, Beeps. Gonna get a 2 for here. Knockout Croc and the 50% map. Rusty having a bit of difficulty here leaving Dragon, but have utmost confidence that he'll get this double spring ball jump. Oh, perfect. Way to go, Rusty. Now the question is, will Beeps route to Bubble Mountain or just go straight Lower Norfair? Oh, it can't go straight Lower Norfair. It has to get Varia. That's a tough Lower Norfair. Yeah, 8 tanks with reserves. Crystal Flash ammo. But only a single Crystal Flash. No way. Ain't doing it. Come on, Beeps. You can make it straight up to Bubble Mountain. Get that Varia. Just G-mode the Ridley fight. Beeps, please. It's not a Chozo's area, or item, rather. No, Beep's getting bullied in the Batcave. But nice recovery, and will finally be rewarded for all of her hard work and dedication. Yes! It is done! Everything but Ridley done for Beeps. But Rusty is closing in on his first and final objective. I know I've said it, I'm not trying to harp on it, but this has just been so impressive from both of these runners. Just the technical acumen, but also the routing decision making. Very, very challenging mode. I can see why this tournament is named as such. Oh, Rusty opting to go with pseudo screws there on that first pirate, and now unleashing the booster, the Shine Spark Echoes. Yes, Chad, impressive because nobody can actually find that one. Nobody can find that achievement. But what these two runners have achieved is one of them will book a trip to the 4th round of the bottom bracket to face off against Odraxis. And Rusty's done it. He's got all of the objectives. Yeah, I agree. Like, gonna be finishing well under 2 hours here. Beep's playing it safe here. Low energy in the worst room in the game. Very astute play. Can't take any chances. And outside of Crystal Flash ammo too, needs more supers, but supers are a precious commodity in Lower Norfair. I think there's very few enemies that drop supers with any sort of frequency. Rusty is back into Red Brinstar. Out of the underwater sections. It's never looked sweeter. Oh, Beep, she's got to be careful here. Red Key Hunter shaft into Wasteland is a treacherous section of Lower Norfair. Yeah, Beeps didn't save there. She's going for it. 41 energy entering Metal Pirates here. Oh no! Just got checked by that Metal Pirate. Oh no. All the way back at the just outside of Dragon. Whoo-wee.
This is before Dragon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is that is punishing. This is absolutely Rusty's race to lose now. Yeah, G freaking G to Beep. She just did incredible job, and still playing, refusing to quit. Hasn't seen a dot done from Rusty. Gotta think, I'm still in this race. It could have gone just as bad or worse for my opponent. Looks like Rusty was going to go for some grouping strats there in Metroid Room 1, but opting for the more conservative approach here. So this is Dragon, the rematch for Beep. She's taking him on again. Oh, Beeps, be careful. Rusty with some grouping strats here in the final Metroid room. Very nicely done. Now, what kind of baby skip are we going to see from Rusty? I feel like this fight the second time around going way better for Beeps. Still pretty low ammo though. Oh, tanked a couple of the shots into Dragon's tail there. And down goes Dragon for the second time. Way to go, Beeps. Oh, that's so tough, though. You got to grab space jump. You got to go out. You got to grab grapple. You got to get down to Upper Norfair, grab Varia, get down to Lower Norfair. Oh, man. A lot of ground to make up. This is a heads-up play from Rusty, taking a save here. Beats with another attempt here at this double spring ball jump. Oh, can't quite get the second one. Great Zeb skip, though, from Rusty. And this will be a very familiar kind of PRKD beam combination type Mother Brain 2 fight. Augmented by 26 missiles and 5 supers, though. Smart play here from Rusty. Expend all the ammo and then switch to those charge shots. So far, Mother Brain 2 being quite aggressive there with those onion rings. But Rusty got the moves. The moves like Jagger. If Jagger was, of course, a top-flight Metroid player. Indeterminate, chat. Unknown. What is known is that Rusty, barring any unforeseen catastrophe, is about to move on in this tournament to face Audra. Very nice fight from Rusty. Wow. Beeps, though, with a spectacular double springball jump, now has to do it again. Fortunately, they do not have to be chained together here in this precious room. Oh, I love that from Beeps. Just taking advantage of the little bit of difference in physics moving from non-underwater to underwater through the door there. Beeps making your way across Kakatak Alley, but down goes the baby Metroid, imbuing Iron Rusty with the power to take on Mother Brain 3 with that Hyper Beam. Pretty nice shooting rhythm here from Rusty, keeping Mother Brain from attacking too much. Looking for those first, second, and third color changes. Down goes Mother Brain 3. All Rusty has now is the escape. Beep's about to grab that grapple beam, her penultimate item in this seed, but Rusty already into the Leodox room. Really nice moonfall there. Crisp wall jumps. Just a spark up the climb, and 2 door transitions separate Rusty from victory. Beep's charging up another spark, but Rusty is into the parlor, the planet blowing apart. Nothing between Rusty and victory but Steam RNG and this final door transition. SpeedGaming 3 has done it. Iron Rusty finishes in first place with an official race time of 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 40 seconds. GG's to Iron Rusty. And we do have the forfeit from Beeps. My goodness, though, GG's to both of these runners. Absolutely spectacular stuff from both of them. We'll see if our runners will join us for an interview in just a moment, but let's take a look at that tournament bracket. We do have Cheesy Boat Ride versus Nick Player in the winners finals. Draxus will take on Iron Rusty, and Glove is awaiting the winner of Fringo Fox and Junie June. Incredible level of competition here. As far as when those races are scheduled, certainly there must be a bot command or something. If you don't have it bookmarked already, you never will. We are joined by tonight's runner-up, Beeps. GG's, what a very challenging seed.
That was definitely quite something.
We are also joined by today's victor, and moving on to face Audra, we have Iron Rusty. GG's, Rusty.
Yeah, good race, Beeps.
that was a seed.
Boy, I got confused a few times.
Yeah, that was a mess. Wow.
I I forgot about X-ray, and then I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was locked behind that.
Yeah. All those spacer doors are just killing me. Like, I got all the way to Dragon and saw a spacer door.
Same.
You guys were like within a minute or two of each other. When that happened, it was just like, oh no, now Beep, she's gonna find it too, and she's gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking it was gonna be some Forgotten Highway thing. And yeah, it was spacer door at the front door of the moat, and then there's spacers in the wreck ship. So yeah, gotta go do that too. Man.
Yeah.
This
whole thing was just a mess. I felt behind the whole time. I'll be honest with you.
I was reading the objectives. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I just have to beat all the bosses anyway, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
I felt really behind, and I just had a feeling that Dragon was going to have an item, so I just went to Dragon before going to Lower Norfair.
Dragon did have an item.
Yeah 2 items.
No. What a mess. Incredible
seed though. When when you both like routed back to make that X-ray check, I was like, oh man, this is it. This is gonna be huge, and it was vital, but not the most vital item. But to see you both have such amazing suitless Meridias, get all the way through the Coliseum and everything, and get to that darn spacer door was just
So bad.
Yeah.
But then Rusty,
yeah.
you routed immediately to wreck ship, and it was the first item you ran into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
I
was awesome.
forgot that the Forgotten Highways of things. I went to Spring Ball and screwed that up
No.
really bad.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
And then,
Okay.
so yeah, that's when I felt really behind because I died to Shack Tool and then had to go back and messed up the
Oh no.
Kuyo clip again. That
Oh,
Kuyo clip was killer, and I was just like, okay, I'm behind at this point.
Yeah, X-ray to Shack was my last resort, and fortunately, I never got there.
you never had
'Cause
to, you never had to hit the giant red button, Rusty.
That's right. Well, I did reset at Dragon's Spacer door. I fought Bottoon again later.
You
Yeah,
both
same.
did. When you went back through, I'm like, wait a minute, they fought both.
Like,
but
I'm
they
not.
didn't save.
No, I'm not keeping this. No,
You
reset.
would have to do reverse Coliseum, like
Yeah,
oh,
no
no
thanks.
way. No way.
Just not worth it.
See, this is why when I made at some point some Nintendo Power settings, I was like, make sure you put door cap on there, because then it'll really feel like Nintendo Power %. You have to backtrack and do Forgotten Highway and whatever else is happening.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Kaizen, do you have anything you want to ask our runners?
Rusty, did you intend to skip Bowling Chozo, or was that an accident?
I think. What do you mean? Because it's the Chozo, not the gravity. Yeah, you're right. I must have made the mistake. You're right. That could have lost everything.
Well, unfortunately for Beeps, unfortunately for you, Rusty, it was a reserve tank. And it just broke my heart because you could see Beeps, she wasn't playing from a position of desperation, but was making these gutsy, high-risk plays, and unfortunately, none of them really worked out for her.
I
I
mean,
thought that the reserve tank was somewhere else. Okay, anyway, my brain is shredded at this point.
I'm not trying to take a single thing away from your routing and strategy, Beeps, but I was just like,
nah, my routing was trash.
Eventually, one of these plays has to work out for her, and they never did.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
I mean, I felt like I was being routed into a very specific path. That's the only way I could put it.
Incredible stuff, though.
But yeah, I was thinking, do I go to the top of Wreck Ship or just skip it? But because of that one condition of get every item, it's like, yeah, I really gotta go. Because it would be too risky not to.
For sure. So
Oh yeah, I would have been lost if that had actually been the right item, because I forgot about that. Yeah, that might have been everything.
I don't know about that. I was ready to just give up the seed because I died in a lower Norfair too and got sent back to before Dragon.
Oh, that's
so I was
way.
just ready, waiting for the dot done so I could forfeit.
Oh,
not
man.
gonna lie.
That was the final coffin nail. It was like, no.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because I was just on full kill. I didn't want to finish the seed after that.
Maximum tilt.
I was gonna keep going out of respect for you, Rusty.
Thanks, Beeps. Well, thanks for the race and for setting it up, everybody.
Yeah, so
you're literally the one organizing this thing. Thanks for doing that,
well,
Rusty.
we had a lot of helpers make it happen. You just swoop in after work and be like, "All right, I'm tired, but let's play."
Right on.
Oh yeah, and also Hockey, thank you for jumping in on comms like last minute. Like
literally, it's like 5 to the race start.
It's like,
I'm like,
wait, commentary?
Yeah, I'll sign up.
Sign me up. Yeah,
Thanks,
shout
Hockey.
outs to Hockey.
Oh, you're too
That's
much.
amazing.
Shoutouts to Kaizenton. You don't get a restream on Rando without trackers. Trackers are
True
the
that.
lifeblood of
Thanks,
all
Kai.
randomizer tournaments. So Kai, awesome. And also thank you for jumping in on comms when I was obviously completely out of my depth, being completely unfamiliar with this category. And
Oh.
format.
Thank you so
Trick
much.
tech is what I do.
I love it. I really appreciate it. So Rusty, you're moving on to face Audra, challenging
yeah.
opponent.
It's all over. It's all
No,
over.
don't say it. Say
Yeah.
it.
Good luck.
It's so Rusty.
No, talk about being out of your depth. Yeah, yeah. I don't belong.
Yeah, good luck with that race, Rusty.
Thank you. I'll do what I can.
Beeps with the implicit admitting to throwing this race because she didn't want to face Audra.
No.
Well, no.
I mean, okay.
Beeps,
No,
you
no.
know I'm just kidding. 100% kidding.
I
only
mean,
the finest sportsmanship, competitive spirit, determination, tenacity, all the above from these runners.
you're
Nothing
taking
but
it false,
cricket.
so I don't
Nobody's
have
even
to,
agreeing
Rusty.
with me.
Well, yeah, these seeds are definitely taxing.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Any closing remarks from either of you?
This is despite everything, it was still a real fun seed. So thank you again for the race, Rusty. This is real good. You have a good choice in settings. I really didn't want to do the other setting, whatever that was.
Yeah, doing total chaos was the right choice.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a rando tournament. Why would we do something vanilla adjacent?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Thanks again for so much for everyone, honestly.
GG's,
thank you.
Beeps. Rusty, any closing remarks?
No, thanks. Just happy to still be here, to still be alive.
Right on. Kai, the tracker extraordinaire.
Nope. Thanks for showing up for comms. Otherwise, this would have been a silent race.
My pleasure. I hope I was able to do it justice, having just learned about it in the green room prior to. So yeah, I think that is going to do it for all of us here at Speed Gaming 3. Thank you all so much for watching. Hardway to Hell tournament action, bottom bracket, round 3. Keep your eyes peeled on the schedule for races to come. GG's to both Beeps and Rusty, and a very, very special shout out to Kaizenton on the tracking. This has been the Hockey Towner, wishing you all a wonderful evening and a better tomorrow.